Which one? And a very pleasant good evening, everybody. We're coming to you live from Van Meter Stadium on the campus of Woodrow Wilson High School in Beckley, West Virginia, where tonight Video Productions proudly presents the Beckley Flying Eagles and the Bluefield Beavers. Hello again, everybody. This is Bill O'Brien, scraping the rust off out of retirement, ready to bring you this game tonight in about 25 minutes from now. Eric Dillon is working in the second chair here tonight. I guess this is a first for Eric, and so we're going to break him in as we go, and we're going to have fun with him because most of you know Eric Dillon if you live and work in Raleigh County. He was a standout athlete, athletic director. He now works in the central office for the Board of Education, and he does 100 other things, including a couple of kids who are athletes right now. So we'll have plenty of fodder to present to you during the course of this evening about the Dillon family. Right now, though, we want to talk about this game between Beckley and Bluefield. You know, Eric, when you talk football in southern West Virginia, these two programs have always been great, and it's always been a great rivalry. This may be the last time they play for a few years.
Yeah, you're right, Bill. What a great evening, a great crowd tonight. It's Hall of Fame night, and you have the history of Beckley football and the history of Bluefield football. I mean, there's so many great matchups over the years. There's such great coaching staff. Everybody knows Coach Surratt, and everybody knows the great Freddie Simon and what he's accomplished. It's going to be a great evening.
Absolutely right. The reason I mentioned this may be it for a while, Beckley is a 4A team, There are 4 classes in this state for football now for some reason. And Bluefield is now a AA team. So when you've got that disparity in classes, that may not be something that is going to be long-term as far as football is concerned. But nevertheless, as you mentioned, Coach Simon has always gotten these great teams to come every year. He's won 5 state titles of the 11 that Bluefield has won. Woodrow Wilson has won 4 football championships. The last one was 1977 when Pete Culicerto was the head of football operations here. And in fact, Coach Culicerto was down there tonight. This is Hall of Fame night. I wish I had a chance to see him. I was up here in the press box. I'm sure you had a chance to talk to Pete.
I did. And I actually ran into Coach Culicerto at Beckley Stratton the other night. He was watching one of his grandbabies, and Coach Culicerto, that's enough said. I mean, he is Beckley football, and he did such a great job, and he affected so many people's lives. And it's great to have him here tonight, if this very well may be the last Beckley Bluefield game for a while. That 4A classifications and stuff, that's a little crazy.
What a mess.
Yeah, we may not have enough time to talk about that, but it does make it hard on Woodrow as far as rivalries and matchups in Southern West Virginia.
This will be the 78th meeting between Beckley and Bluefield on the gridiron, and we'll go into details when we take our first commercial break. This is our pregame show, brought to you by Beckley Auto Mall on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
We've just had the playing of the national anthem here by the Flying Eagle Marching Band under the direction of Marshall Rickman. He has done a fabulous job, and this is his second year. The band has pretty much doubled in size, and they are something to behold. Well, we're glad to have you here at Van Meter Stadium. Before we get into the X's and O's of this game, we want to remind you that one of our sponsors is Heather Cantley with Edward Jones. You know you work hard for your money, so let your money work hard for you. Heather Cantley, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, can discuss current CDs and money market rates. Plan for your retirement by opening a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA. Are you receiving quality service on your retirement accounts or brokerage accounts? Work with somebody local. Contact Heather Cantley with Edward Jones on Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley. Phone number is 304-254-9995. All right, Eric Dillon is alongside. And Eric, when we're taking a look at the Flying Eagle offense under head coach Street Surratt, I know you know most of these kids, and look at that front wall. I mean, they are huge.
Yeah, when you're talking about Woodrow football, their offense, you have to start with their line. And starting at left tackle tonight is Jamarcus Mans. He's a 6'4" junior, and he has so much upside, and everyone talks about him, and rightfully so. Starting at left guard, we have Drake Bolin, a 6 foot, 260-pound senior. Starting at center, Keandre Good, a 6'3" senior. Starting at right guard, 5'11" junior, Isaac Lambert, and starting at right tackle, Tyrez Jones, a 6'4" junior. So they do have some youth on that line, but they're big up front, and they create a lot of holes.
Well, look at that, Eric. Jones is 319 pounds. Good is 300 pounds. Bowling is 260, and Mans is 270. The little guy there is Isaac Lambert at 230, only 230. So, I mean, these guys can move people.
I think I would be comfortable tonight, Bill, taking a couple snaps behind that big line. But they would keep your jersey clean, that's for sure. I know we're playing on turf, but they keep Gage Price upright, and that's a great thing.
Well, speaking of Gage Price, let's talk about the offensive backfield for Beckley.
So Gage Price, a sophomore, 6-foot sophomore, has tremendous upside, a heck of a baseball player, obviously a great quarterback. He's going to has a bright future. At tight end, Landon Jones, 6'3", 215-pound senior. He does a little bit of everything, and he is your typical. He looks the part, Bill. He's put together. Christian Stewart will play in wide out. He'll run the ball some too. MJ Staples, he'll split out a wide receiver, and he'll get some carries as well. AJ Thomas, he's doing great on defense. He's going to be a heck of an offensive player as well. And Preston Clary, he's going to be a great football player. He didn't play the last 2 years, but he has so much upside as well. And then in the backfield, Coach Surratt uses a lot of multiple running backs, and Connor Ray, a senior, Bryce Ford, a senior, and Jacob Reeves, a senior. And they all can run that rock, and they do a good job at it.
So that's the Flying Eagle lineup, a record of 2-1, and ranked number 7 in 4A this week. By the way, Flying Eagles with the win on the road at Washington in overtime, winning 17-10. That's in the Eastern Panhandle near Martinsburg. They defeated Greenbrier East handily, 38-0. And then last week on this turf, the Eagles lost to Parkersburg South 35-19. All right, we'll be back with the Bluefield lineup after we take a break. You're watching football on Video Productions, brought to you by Beckley Auto Mall.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Back at Van Meter Stadium, we're just about 6 or 7 minutes away from kicking this game off between Beckley and Bluefield. By the way, we mentioned Woodrow is 2-1. We'll get to the Bluefield side of the ledger in just a moment. We remind you that the team at Affinity Coal in Sophia, West Virginia, is currently operating an underground metallurgical coal mine with on-site prep plant in Sophia and a surface mine with a high-wall miner near Helen, West Virginia. Check them out on their Facebook page. It's under United Coal Company, or pick up an application at the Guard Shack in Sophia. They offer medical insurance, no premium or deductible. They have dental and vision insurance, prescription drug coverage, life insurance, paid time off, and a 401k with a company match. That's Affinity Coal. Facebook is United Coal Company. All right, let's get to Bluefield. They have a record of 1-2 under Freddie Simon in his 39th season. And here's the opening lineup, and here's Eric Dillon.
So starting up front, Bill, for Bluefield at tackle, number 52, Ethan Thompson. At guard, number 54, Grady Woods. At center, number 59, Jalen Jones. On the other side, at guard, 55, Justin King. And number 67, playing at right tackle, Jaden Francisco. Taking snaps, quarterback number 8, Max Simpson. We've read about him in the paper. He's a freshman, but he had a heck of a game against Greenbrier East. At fullback, number 9, Ty Patton. At running back, number 10, Willis Wilson. At tight end, number 44, Landon Crane. And at wide receivers, 25, Tyrese Powell. And number 3, Keyshawn Smith.
Okay, Eric, thanks very much. You can see on your screen now as the Flying Eagle team is coming out. We got a little bit of smoke action. You know, this is part of what's so fun on football Friday nights. Friday night lights and smoke and fans. This AstroTurf is so great, the colors of the teams, and we just had a beautiful sunset here at Van Meter Stadium in Beckley. Game time temperature will be 75 degrees. It couldn't be better. Speaking of Bluefield, we were mentioning about Freddie Simon in his 39th year. He has won 5 state titles in his 39 years, among the 11 state championships that Bluefield has recorded. I had a chance to call the play-by-play on the 1984 state championship when Bluefield beat Barbersville. And Jim Nelson was working with me that night. Jim is retired now and at the beach, but you talk about one of the great broadcasters. Bluefield, I know, misses him, but they've got a good guy now in Zach Helton from WKOY, and we thank Zach for his help in the preparation of our broadcast. We'll be back with more in our pregame show after we take another break. Our pregame on Video Productions is sponsored by Beckley Auto Mall.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC. We are professional grade.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, not the Brian moves! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
We've had the toss of the coin at the center of the stadium, and we'll get this game underway right on time tonight. By the way, Woodrow Wilson Athletic Director Andrew Pinnock, he's just been terrific to work with, and we thank him so much for his help as we came on the air. All right, Bluefield is ready to kick this ball. Beckley will have twin safeties. Christian Stewart is on the near side, and the far side is A.J. Thomas. Here comes the Beaver kick. It skitters down, muffed there at the 30-yard line and picked up by Staples. And he's smothered at the 34-yard line. And you know, Eric, a lot more teams are not kicking deep. They're just sort of skittering. We found that out in the college game last week. You know, it's just the way it works now. You don't want somebody to give you like a 90-yard kick return.
They sure are. I guess there's some stats or some analytics to that proves the reason to do that. Woodrow, they like the onside kick a lot too, but you are correct. There's a lot of squib kicking going on now.
Woodrow ready. They like to run the ball. Price hands the ball off, and that's Connor Ray. He's the leading ball carrier on the year, 260 yards on 23 carries, and the senior is able to get about 3 yards. Bluefield likes to use a 5-3 defense. So we told you they are 1-2. Last week, one of the incredible comeback stories. We'll tell you more about that if you missed it. Right now, back to the action. Little counter play by the Flying Eagles. Give it again to Staples. He's got room, and he's got a first down. Pushed out of bounds at mid-stadium. So last week, Eric, Bluefield is down by 19 points in the fourth quarter. They came from behind to beat Greenbrier East 42-40. They won it with 4 seconds to play. You were mentioning about their freshman quarterback. He tossed the ball to the end zone, the game winner with 4 seconds left to win over Greenbrier East. An incredible game. So that's the lone win for the Beavers. Right now, Beckley with the ball, first down and 10. Another running play, a lot of defenders there and nothing doing.
And just to follow up on that, Bill, what kind of game, what would you be thinking if you were a freshman and you accomplished that? And I guess you could say that's his coming out party, and I'm sure there's a reason he's playing quarterback as a freshman. Freddie Simon knows what he's doing. I'm sure his upside's up is tremendous.
Absolutely. Gage Price is another guy, Beckley quarterback. He did not expect to be the starting signal caller this summer, and then the Eagles quarterback decided to transfer, and here is Price, and he's getting better every week, we're told, and I can see that, well, except for that handoff. That didn't work out very well. Oh, Bluefield was right over the ball carrier, Jacob Reeves. Third down, 8 yards to go. Ball in Bluefield territory at the 47.5-yard line. Nice crowd continuing to come in. We had a big crowd for the Beckley home opener last week. That was a Parkersburg South win. I had a chance to watch the game in the stands, so I could yell and cheer and scream. It's a lot good here in the booth, I'm telling you. Best seat in the house. Price incomplete, attempting for Jones.
Well, someone we didn't talk about in the pregame, Bill, is Woodrow's kicking game. Tyler Radford and Vince Umberger. They're tremendous soccer players, and they are very good at their craft. They're very good punting the ball and place kicking. We'll be able to see that tonight.
Last year, Radford hit 27 extra points and 4 field goals. This year, Vince Umberger has been doing a lot more kicking. You got 2 quality kickers. It's a fake, and it's going to work. Here's a big play for the Flying Eagles, but there is a penalty marker down as Christian Stewart is taken down inside the 25-yard line. What did you see, Coach?
That was a great call by Coach Stratt, but I think we may have some movement up front. I'm afraid that may be coming back. But, man, that was a heck of a call, and it actually worked.
Let's take a look at the instant replay. Little General brings it to you.
Offense.
15-yard penalty against Woodrow. So that is a huge penalty, and that's sort of what happened to Beckley last week. When they got things clicking, all of a sudden they would make a mistake, and they shot themselves in the foot several times. They lost several toes during the course of last week's game.
Yeah, those kind of plays, Bill, they just kill your momentum. When you can pull something like that off on fourth down and then you get a huge penalty like that and back yourself up, and it's most definite they'll punt the ball here.
Ball on the 38. Flying Eagles in their own territory. And it'll be Umberger to punt the ball for real this time. Standing at his 25. Single safety for Bluefield. Nice kick. Nice high spiral. Bounces on the 20, and it'll be dead at the 21-yard line. So Keyshawn Smith never had a chance to field that ball as Beckley got down there very quickly. So Bluefield will have their first chance on offense. Again, if you just tuned in, we will tell you about their fine quarterback. He's a freshman, Max Simpson, 6-footer, 175 pounds. And at the end of the game last week, which is a win for the Beavers, he wound up passing for 380 yards and 3 touchdowns, including the 23-yard pass play for the winner with 4 seconds to go. So Simpson hands the ball off. Nothing doing. That's going to lose a yard, as the Flying Eagles were right there as Keandra Good made a terrific play defensively.
I believe that was Willis Wilson with the carry there, Bill. You're correct. He lost a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11.
9.5 minutes to go, opening period, no score. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Eric Dillon. Maris Lowry is down the road at Coal City doing the Independence game tonight on Video Productions. 2nd down. Running play, nothing doing again. Bluefield had that smelled out. Wow.
Man, that was Landon Jones. Landon Jones, I told you earlier, he looks the part, and that was a heck of a play. Individual play on the outside, and tackled him for a loss.
3rd down, 14 yards to go for Woodrow. So the Eagles need a big play, and obviously a passing situation. And Gage Price, the sophomore signal caller, will send 3 receivers to his left and 1 to the right in the shotgun. 5-man rush. And they're going to get him at the 11-yard line. That Bluefield D was terrific on this series. So Beckley goes backwards, and it'll be 4th down and a long way to go. Punting time.
Yeah, that was a big play, Bill, by Connor Ray and Keandre Good.
Yeah. The linebackers for Beckley, the 4 guys in Woodrow's 4-4 defense, I mean, those linebackers were tough last year, and they're even better this year. Here comes a punt. Bluefield gets it into the air. Thomas gets it on the run at the Bluefield 40, and he's down to the 36-yard line. So Beckley will have their second chance on offense, and they'll have it in Bluefield territory on the 37-yard line. Andrew Bolin is our producer-director tonight. Good to be working with him again. We have 2 cameras tonight. All right, Woodrow ready on the enemy 37-yard line. Running play again, a lot of room. Watch out, look here, 25, 20, 15. That's Ford down to the 12-yard line. Boy, he had a head of steam, and Bryce Ford, Beckley's leading ground gainer on the year, had a big opening on the left side. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, the left side of the line did a great job opening that up, and Bryce Ford did a good job running downhill, and he runs that ball hard. He's a hard tackle to make.
Both teams in maroon and white tonight. Beckley with the white helmets with the ball now. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Tailback gets it. Bluefield makes the tackle for a 2-yard loss.
I think that was Jacob Reeves with the carry, Bill.
And a nice defensive play by Dylan Simpson. 6'3" and 315 pounds for the Beavers. Boy, some of these guys are really getting fed well on both sides of the ball. My goodness. 2nd down, 12 yards to go, Woodrow. We're approaching 7 minutes left in the opening period, no score. Eagles with the ends tucked in tight, double wing. Price sends a man in motion. That's Ray with it. Connor Ray has a little bit of an opening down to about the 12-yard line. Back where this drive started, at least this series of downs. It'll be 3rd down and 10 yards to go, Beckley. Eagles will be off next week, and then 2 weeks from tonight, Preston will come in. Preston County you go to Morgantown and turn right. So Preston will be here in 2 weeks.
So right here, Bill, obviously you want to pick up the 1st down or even score a touchdown, but you don't want to do anything that would kill yourself and get yourself out of field goal range.
Wide receiver left. Price barking signals from the shotgun, looking left, looking. And it is caught at the 2-yard line. Oh, a terrific play by Landon Jones, climbing the ladder with double coverage on him.
And he just threw a jump ball. That was just a jump ball in basketball, and he threw it to Landon Jones. He did a great job going up and meeting the ball and getting a foot in bounds.
Jones, another senior for Beckley. Mostly seniors on this team. 6'3" and 215 pounds, Landon Jones. Wears number 0. So the Eagles are ready to go. It's a 1st down, and maybe you can hear Scott Hill on the public address announcing, and that's his trademark. It's another Beckley 1st down. Price. Handoff inside. That's a touchdown, Woodrow Wilson, as Ray is able to score on the big hole that opened up from the interior Beckley line. Connor Ray makes it 6-0.
Bill, that's a great way to bounce back from, I know they're disappointed on that first drive with that penalty on 4th down, and that's a great way to come back and answer.
So Ray on a 2-yard run. Now the point after from placement. This will be Radford. On the way, and good. Timeout here. The score is Beckley 7, Bluefield 0. We'll be back after these messages on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
And the Pepsi recap on that Beckley scoring drive. That was a 37-yard drive. Connor Ray with the touchdown from 2 yards away and the point after by Radford. Good. That's the recap. of the Beckley score courtesy of Pepsi Cola. Eagles with the kick. And here's Bluefield on the move up the middle. Nice running room to the 30, and about the 31-yard line is where the Beavers will set up in business.
That was Keyshawn Smith with the return, and Jaheim Miller, number 18, for Woodrow Wilson with the tackle.
Just under 6 minutes left, opening period. Beckley leading 7-0. And the Bluefield Beavers, let's see what they've got up their sleeves. Let me try this right over here. I'm going to reach over and grab that and let you know that Max Simpson, the freshman signal caller, has 2 backs behind him, 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Simpson can throw, as we found out last week when he hit 4 TDs. Instead, he gives it off to the back behind him and nothing doing. A host of maroon-clad Flying Eagle defenders coming in there for the stop. Who's off the bottom of that pile, Coach?
It was hard to say, about 4 of them.
Yeah, really.
There was a gang tackling going on there.
I saw Jamarcus Manns as one of those.
Absolutely. Ty Patton with the carry for Bluefield.
2nd down and 10 to go. Bluefield, in their 2 losses, they had their traditional opener against Graham of Bluefield, Virginia. Lost that game at Mitchell Stadium. Then the next week at Mitchell, they were beaten badly by Princeton. Boy, Princeton's got a great team. And then the Beavers came back last week. Nice pass play, good for about 6 yards. Wow. That was Tyrese Powell catching the ball from Simpson. And the Flying Eagles making the stop after a gain of 6.
And that was Preston Clary with the tackle. But that was a good pitch and catch, just a simple pass pattern. And Bluefield has a manageable 3rd down here, 3rd and 4.
At the 37. Bluefield looking over at the coach's signals. And the youngster Simpson is ready to go. Same formation. 3 wide receivers. Out of the shotgun. They've got room on the left side. That's going to be a 1st down. Here they come. Up to near midfield. That was Willis Wilson carrying the ball for the Beavers. Nicely done.
Did a good job with the outside pitch and getting outside and running downhill and picking up the 1st down.
Bluefield will sort of shuttle around like Beckley does on offense. They will use multiple backs. Sometimes they will go with wide receivers running the ball. It's just whatever the coaching staff sees is a defensive weakness. And Freddie Simon knows how to make it work. 39th year at Bluefield. Pass play almost intercepted and almost a great catch that time by Powell, who was clobbered, and there's the penalty marker. Ouch.
Yeah, A.J. Thomas may have come in a little bit late there. He was making a good break on the ball, and they threw the flag, and they're the referees are the one that matters. I know A.J.'s a great player, and he's just trying to make a play there.
Last week, Woodrow, when they lost to Parkersburg South, it was the defensive secondary that just could not handle the Patriots' plays, especially the wide receiver that Parkersburg South had last week. He was incredible.
Yeah, Taj Boyd, I've had the pleasure of getting to watch him on a basketball court too. He is a heck of an athlete at Parkersburg South, but you are correct, he's a heck of a football player too.
Ball winds up on the Flying Eagle 35-yard line, where Bluefield will have it 1st down and 10. 4:38 to go, 1st period. Beckley up 7-0. And the Beavers are marching. And again, they'll go the same way. Powell is the wide out to the near side, and 2 receivers to the top of your screen. Again, the shotgun. Simpson's got it, hands it off to his fullback. That's Patton, and he is going to be gang tackled after maybe a yard. Ty Patton is a pretty well-built young man, 6-footer, 215 pounds, and a senior. But boy, that Beckley defense was right there.
It was Jamarcus Manns and Drake Bowling and Jacob Reeves. It was a gang tackling again, but they did a good job holding that up and getting a good stop.
New play comes in from the sideline. That's Jamarius Smith bringing it in. Now Simpson is ready. Patton goes to the bench. Long count. ready to throw. Dodging tacklers, on his horse. And he's going to get about half of what he needed. Down to the 30-yard line of Woodrow Wilson.
He did a good job not panicking there and getting outside and picking up some positive yards there, and it'll be 3rd and 6, another manageable 3rd down.
Yeah, so they spot him near the 32-yard line. And again, the Bluefield players are looking over to their coaching staff to get the signals. And they're still not quite sure what they want to do. Bluefield needs to get this down the floor. You know, in watching some of the TV sportscasts this week here locally, they had a couple of the Beckley players saying the key for Woodrow Wilson is to score early and sort of take control of the game. Well, Beckley has scored early, but this is a chance for Bluefield to show that they can take care of business. Well, with that, we've got a timeout. Timeout of the ball game, 7-0 Woodrow. We'll be back after this on Video Productions.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Bluefield tries the run. Landon Jones takes care of business, stopping the play at the Flying Eagle 36-yard line. Whoa, that was some defensive play, Coach.
Oh, that was another great play by Landon Jones. He runs well, he tackles well, he gets his hands on you. You're going to come down, but he does a good job in space making the tackle.
4th down, 10 yards to go, and Bluefield looking to kick the ball. Eli Reif is the punter, standing near midfield. Woodrow will send one deep returner. Plenty of time. One-man rush. Fair catch called for at the 10-yard line. And Beckley, after Thomas makes the catch, Eagles will have it with less than 3 minutes to go in the opening period. But they got a long way to go. When we have this opportunity, let's remind you that Michael Frobel is one of our sponsors of tonight's broadcast. Michael Frobel, candidate for Circuit Judge in the 2nd Division. Michael is proud to support the student athletes in Raleigh County and would be proud to serve you as Circuit Judge. Michael Frobel for Judge. Okay, Beckley is ready at the right end of Van Meter Stadium. Running play. Uh-oh. Well, they got loose. Look at that. That looked like Bluefield had a stop, and Connor Ray got a second wind and made a big gain out of that.
He does a great job, and what you got to love about Connor Ray, he's never going to look for that sideline. If there's somebody to hit, he's going to initiate the contact. He's a great football player. He's what you want in a football player.
Connor Ray, 6'1", 183 pounds, and a senior. Plays both ways for the Eagles. 2nd down, a foot to go. A lot of times coaches like to throw on this down. But Beckley is way back in their own territory. That's Ray in motion now. He sets. Quarterback keeper. He did not get it, I don't think.
I think he's going to be short, Bill. I don't know if that's by design or they missed a handoff there, but he tried to make the best out of it, but he's going to come up a little short. It's going to be 3rd down.
And you've got to give Bluefield credit because the interior defenders stayed at home, as they say, and made the tackle. Ball is shy of the 20-yard line. It's third down, 1 foot to go, maybe a half a foot to go. Late in the first quarter before a big crowd here under perfect weather conditions at Van Meter Stadium. This is the 40th season for this ball yard. Opened in 1985. Running play. Bulldozed up the middle for Beckley first down. That was Patton on the stop.
And it was Jacob Reeves with the carry, Bill.
Thank you. I saw a bunch of maroon. And so Beckley now has a little running room to go with the ball on their own 21-yard line. Gage Price, as Eric Dillon told you, Gage is not only a fine football player, but he's an outstanding baseball player. He was part of that Babe Ruth League team that went to the World Series last year. Running play, Flying Eagles again, and that's going to be good for about 4 yards maybe as Ford makes the carry with less than a minute to go first quarter.
Yeah, Bill, when you watch Woodrow play and when you scout them, you know they're going to be good at that misdirection. That was a good inside handoff to Bryce Ford. As we said earlier, he does a good job of running hard.
Second down, 6 to go, Woodrow. From the Eagle 25-yard line, Bluefield digs in. 4 linebackers. Beckley tries to run again, and here's a big opening, and it's going to be a foot race. Down to the Bluefield 40, 30, 20, the 10, and it's a touchdown, MJ Staples. Wow. He turned on the afterburners and outran 2 Bluefield defenders. Let's look for flags. I don't see any.
Yeah, I think there is a flag, Bill. And it may be at the end of the run.
Here's the replay. Look at this. Staples breaking the tackle and going in for the score. Maybe somebody said something afterward. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Maybe there's no maybe it was just confetti, Bill. You were talking about your eyes. My eyes are getting old. I apologize there.
This is my 50th season in broadcasting football. So I got a few years on you, Eric. You got young eyes. Radford to kick the point after for Woodrow. On the way, and it looks good.
Yep.
It is good. Beckley 14, Bluefield nothing. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
I apologize. I think it was the maybe the confetti out of the student section that was going up in there. I thought it was a flag. I apologize.
Oh, no problem.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
And as the game moves on, sometimes they can wear out those teams that have a smaller roster. Second down, Beckley 2 to go, looking to throw. Price has somebody down in the end zone, and it's dropped. Wow. Somehow he got open.
Looked like Keyshawn Smith with a great play there for Bluefield, Bill. It was a game-saving touchdown play there by Keyshawn Smith.
Jones couldn't handle the pass. Clock stops. That was a good down to throw on because now it's still short. 3rd down, 2. Gage Price. Double wing. Single setback. Hands it to the counter play. Nothing doing. Bluefield is right there. My goodness. And again, Patton led a host of Beaver tacklers. Take a look at some others there. I'm going to have to go to
number 67, Andrew Sweeney, with a great pressure up there to really blow things up. And it says here he's a freshman. That's a good-looking freshman if he's a freshman, number 67 for Bluefield.
And Jaden Francisco was in there too. All right, Eagles are going to try a field goal from the 27. So this is a 37-yard attempt. It's a fake. There's a shovel pass, and penalty markers fly all over the place. Well, it was a good idea. But I was watching Umberger, the kicker, in the warm-ups. I mean, he was nailing them long ones, although they were line drives. 5-yard penalty against Bluefield. That gives Woodrow a first down. Big penalty.
Yeah, those are plays that just really shoot yourself in the foot by Bluefield and give Beckley another set of downs here. And if they can score a touchdown here, things are looking really good for Beckley.
I'm going to give some credit here. There's number 18, Jaheim Miller, into the ball game for the Flying Eagles. Again, the ends are tucked in tight. Connor Ray winds up with the ball. He breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage and dives forward down to the 12.
It's Connor Ray with the carry there, Bill, and Grady Woods with the tackle.
Ray is just, he's got a good center of gravity. I mean, you can tackle him and you're not going to get him down unless you luck out and get some help.
He's another Beckley runner that runs extremely hard.
It's the voice of Eric Dillon. Eric is an assistant superintendent of Raleigh County Schools. The superintendent of Raleigh County Schools, Serena Starcher. Dr. Starcher will be on with me at halftime. We'll talk about the new sports complex here in Woodrow and the new one at Park Middle School. Whatever else she wants to talk about. Over the middle, Flying Eagles with a touchdown to Thomas. Check me, Jones.
Yeah, Landon Jones again for another touchdown.
Jones wide open down the center of the field, and all of a sudden Woodrow leads 20-0.
That was a huge 4th down penalty there, Bill, and gave him another set of downs, and Landon Jones with a great catch, Gage Price with a great pass.
So there's the passing TD to Jones. And now the point after from placement with 9:04 to go in the first half. 21-0 is Beckley on the happy side of the scoreboard, and we'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sun shine in. Get started today with new windows and
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Pepsi Cola recap. Woodrow Wilson scores for the third time. Landon Jones taking the pass from Price. And with the point after, it's 21-0. Pepsi Cola. Great to have any time. You'll score. Here's a short kick. 36-yard line. Bluefield takes it. And boy, there's a tackle right now as the ball was...
It was received by Therese Powell, Bill.
Yeah, I was looking down to see his number.
Tackle made by A.J. Thomas.
Thank you, sir. So the Beavers now will be on offense, but boy, they have just not been able to dent the scoreboard. 9 minutes, 1 second left in the first half, and 21-0 Beckley. Bluefield really needs some points right now. They're going to send wide receivers, twins to both sides. Simpson out of the shotgun. Woodrow sends all of their defenders up close to the line of scrimmage. There's the throw, and it's caught. That's going to be a first down and more. To the 50, to the Beckley 40, and bumped out of bounds inside the Eagle 40-yard line. Let me see who caught that one.
Number 11,
Smith.
Number 11, Jamarius Smith. That was right over the outstretched hand of M.J. Staples, and it was a great catch, and Preston Clary shoved him out of bounds.
Beavers needed that one badly. First down and 10. Bluefield with the ball at the Woodrow 40-yard line. And the Beavers again will send two receivers to each side. Again, the shotgun formation by the quarterback. Simpson asking for the snap, and he's looking to throw. Now he's in trouble. Simpson gets to the sideline. That was smart play. He'll lose 2 yards, but all of the receivers downfield were covered by that Woodrow Wilson defense.
And that was great pressure by the defensive lineman Drake Bowling for Beckley, number 62.
So it'll be second down, 12 yards to go. The ball on the Woodrow 43-yard line. Bluefield again going to the sideline, getting the message from head coach Freddie Simon and his staff. And again, they're going to put Jamarius Smith out to the near side. Max Simpson looking, fires on the flat. Flying Eagles, good pursuit. But it's a good turn that time by Patton, and he gets it up to the Eagle 31-yard line.
That was Wilson.
I beg your pardon. Wilson.
Wilson with the catch. It was more like a long handoff there. It was a pass, but a great job getting outside and getting close to the first down. It's going to be about 3rd and 2.
Bluefield realizing now that they can move the ball in the air, and that's what they did last week in the fourth quarter against Greenbrier East to great success. As Eric told you, 3rd down 2 for the Beavers. And again, the same formation, only this time the quarterback is under center. He's going to sneak it, and a whistle stops the action. He wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but let's see what happened. Maybe somebody jumped offside. What do you think, Eric?
I believe it is going to be offsides on Bluefield, which will make it 3rd and 7. Oh. No. I stand corrected, Bill. That was an encroachment by Beckley Woodrow Wilson, and it'll be automatic first down, Bluefield Beavers.
As we say, Eric, it could have gone either way.
Yes, sir.
It could have. So that's a big penalty for Bluefield's drive. They have it now on the Beckley 27-yard line where it's first down and 10 yards to go. And again, 4 receivers. Shotgun for Simpson. And he gets it away just in time. What a catch down at the 22-yard line. Diving and making the grab was Tyrese Powell. My goodness.
That was a great job by Simpson getting rid of it, and even a better job by Powell making a play on the ball and coming up with the catch.
We don't have time for the replay because Bluefield does not huddle. But that was one that I know Bluefield will be very proud of. Terrific play.
Bluefield really needs a score here, Bill.
Yes. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the Beckley 23. Long count by the Beavers. And again, Simpson backing up, firing off his back foot, and just a bit overthrown on the far sideline. One-on-one coverage that time. Clock stops, 6:46 left till halftime. 21-0 favor of the Flying Eagles. They scored twice in the first quarter and once here in this period.
That last pass was intended for Powell again, and that was great one-on-one coverage, as you said, Bill, by Preston Clary.
And again, it's going to be up to the Beckley pass rush as to whether the Beavers can be successful. Only one blocker in the backfield for Simpson. He gets rid of it quickly, and there's a nice catch that time. Wow. Give the catch to Smith.
Now, I think the big hit made him drop it there, Bill. I think it's going to be incomplete. It was a heck of a hit by Christian Stewart and MJ Staples.
You're right. Smith had that ball for a moment. Keyshawn just could not handle it. And, of course, not many people could have after that crushing tackle.
No, this is a huge, huge play for Bluefield right here, 4th and 6.
Obviously, they're going to go for it. New personnel into the ball game. The play clock at 15. From the Eagle 23, 4th down, 6 to go, Bluefield. Little flare pass, and that's not going to work. What a terrific defensive play by the Beckley Flying Eagles. Who was that?
That was Connor Ray. That was the same play they ran earlier for a big pickup, and Woodrow snuffed it out. Connor Ray wasn't having it again on the far side of the field, and it was a huge tackle and a turnover and downs.
Wow. So the Eagles will take over on their own 23-yard line. 24, I beg your pardon, 29-yard line. I'll get it right. 29. Eagles are set. Running play up the gut. Still going. Close to a first down.
That's Bryce Ford on the carry again, Bill. As I've said multiple times tonight, he runs that ball hard. This really could be a knockout blow for Woodrow if they score right here. Bluefield really needs to get a stop.
2nd down, less than a yard to go. The ball is near the Beckley 39-yard line. Yeah, you're right. Connor Ray and Bryce Ford are two hard-running hombres. Eagles with 2 wideouts each way. But they're going to run it, and they're going to get a big, big play here. That's Stewart. And he gets across the 40, first down at the 44. Check me, Jacob Reeves.
Yeah, I believe it was Jacob Reeves with the carry and Ty Patton with the tackle for Bluefield.
It's my first time in watching the game from the press box in 12 years, so that was my bad. Last year or last week when I was in the stands watching, you're not paying a whole lot of attention to all of the details. I got to get back to it.
We'll give you one mistake, Bill. We'll give you one.
I'm afraid I've had a couple here so far. We'll do better as the night goes on. 1st and 10, Eagles on their 44, up by 3 scores. Wow, look at Ray. Ray gets ahead of steam and gets up to his 46-yard line.
That was Patton again with the tackle for Bluefield here. It's going to be about 2nd and 8.
He is slow to get up. He's up, but he is feeling the effects of that. Ouch. By the way, while we have a break in the action, we'd like to thank our friends at Cracker Barrel in 2 locations in southern West Virginia, on Harper Road in Beckley and at Exit 9 in Princeton. If you're looking for home cooking, great service, and a wonderful family atmosphere, it's Cracker Barrel Restaurants, the Old Country Store. 2nd down, 8 to go, Beckley on their 46-yard line. Again, twin receivers to the left and to the right. Shotgun quarterback. Man in motion is Thomas. He's going to throw to him. Price hits Thomas. He gets a block. Thomas into Bluefield territory and down at the 43-yard line.
That's a great play call, Bill. Anytime you can get A.J. Thomas with a running head start as you did there, bringing him in motion, and just really another long handoff, if you will, but a good pass and catch, and A.J. Thomas with the first down.
It was good motion offense for the Flying Eagles as they're trying to fake out the defenders with a little different look. Ball on the 43, where it's first down for Woodrow Wilson. Eagles 2-1 on the year. Bluefield 1-2. And again, same formation. Running play. Big opening for Ford. He's down inside the Bluefield 30 and tackled on the 28.
That was probably, Bill, they did a good job passing the ball a little bit, spreading them out, and just handed it off to Bryce Ford. It was a good, strong run again.
Bryce Ford, 205-pound senior at 5'10", came in with 175 yards rushing on the season, but you're not going to have a lot of big numbers on the ground because the Eagles use so many runners. But the guys who get the carry, they just want to win. They're not going to pad their numbers. Same formation. 1st and 10 Eagles. Well, nothing doing that time. So Jacob Reeves got the carry, and he's going to stop for a loss.
Tackle made by Justin King, number 55 for Bluefield.
Ball on the 30-yard line. 2nd down 11 for Woodrow with 3 minutes and 38 seconds on a turning second quarter clock. And Beckley up 21-0. 2 running touchdowns and a passing play for his score. Bluefield has been knocking on the door one time before the Eagles stopped them in the last series deep in Woodrow territory. Now it's Beckley looking for the knockout punch. And again, that Bluefield defense with a great play. That's going to lose a yard.
That was a great play made by Grady Woods for Bluefield, number 54.
Well, he did.
So this is a stop that we were talking about. Bluefield really needs to get a stop here and get back into the locker room and come out strong in the second half. This is going to be a big play right here, 3rd and 12.
Woods is a 234-pounder, and he was very nimble on his feet that time in stopping the play. 3rd down, a dozen to go. Big play, Woodrow. Staples wide to the left.
Look for Landon Jones here, Bill. He's done a good job in these plays, making them play.
Slant play just underthrown at the 10-yard line. Bluefield had double coverage anyway. Incompletion. 4th down, 12. Well, let's see. That would be about a 50-yard field goal. That's a little bit too long to try.
I'd like to see it. Tyler Rafford really can kick. I'd like to see it, but they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's probably just a touch out of his range. I was watching him, you know.
Yeah, you're right. But he is a heck of a kicker.
Well, let's see. 4th down and long, Beckley. On the Beaver, 32. Here we go. Price is ready. Looking downfield, has time, fires to Thomas. He's got it at the 10. He's to the 5, and he's tackled down on the 2. No, he isn't. He makes it in. Unbelievable play by A.J. Thomas. Wow.
Wow, what a play, Bill. Looked like number 9, Patton for Bluefield, was going to intercept the ball, and A.J. made a play on the ball, went through the Bluefield defender's hands. Looks like A.J. We'll look at the replay here. A.J. just makes a heck of a catch, and then, man, from 5 yards out, he was not going to be denied. That was a great individual effort by A.J. Thomas.
Point after from placement coming up. Eagles up by 4 scores now. Going to go for 2. And there's Connor. Well, I'll tell you what, Connor Ray had a big hole on the left side, and he could have driven a Mack truck through it, and he didn't need it.
Yeah, that was an exciting little 2-point conversion there. That was Vince Umberger as the holder there who made the pitch to Connor Ray, and Connor Ray with the 2-point conversion.
We got a timeout on the field. Beckley leads 29-0. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Just speaking to our halftime guest coming up here in 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Dr. Serena Starcher, who is the superintendent of Raleigh County Schools. We'll ask about the new building project here on the campus of Woodrow. Sports project, the new one over at Park Middle School. Right now, here is the Woodrow kickoff, and it skitters across the near sideline. So Beckley scores again, and the Pepsi-Cola recap. That was a play to A.J. Thomas on a 4th down play, Eric, and wow, that worked out great. Didn't have to kick a 50-yard field goal.
No, that's better than what I was saying, wasn't it? That was a great pass by Gage Price and just a great play by A.J. Thomas. And as I said, a great individual effort there at the 5-yard line. He was not going to be denied, and he got the touchdown.
Okay, Bluefield needs something good to happen here. Eagles have scored 2 touchdowns in each of the first 2 quarters, and they've looked really good doing it. And boy, you love to see something like that if you're a Beckley fan, where you try for it 4th down and 12 and you make it. All right. Beavers have to be a little discombobulated after not only giving up the touchdown, but then a 2-point conversion. Running play, nothing there. What that Woodrow Wilson defense.
That's Connor Ray and M.J. Staples with the stop.
And I tell you, they have just really come into their own for Woodrow Wilson.
I think we had a timeout by Beckley Woodrow Wilson there.
So with a timeout on the field, we got a time in for a quick message on Video Productions. One of our sponsors tonight is Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker. It's a company that you need to find out about. If you're into realty, Exit, E-X-I-T, Exit Elevation Realty. Most of you know Luke Richmond. Give them a call. Here's Bluefield looking to throw. Firing, and that's complete at the 40-yard line. Up to midfield and out of bounds on the Beckley 45-yard line. And again, that was a nice play to Tyrese Powell.
Yeah, that was Simpson. His favorite receiver tonight definitely has been Tyrese Powell. So we got a first down here. Clock has stopped, 2 minutes before the half.
You know, Eric, this is one of those plays where Bluefield just needs to, so they'll have a decent locker room talk. They want to end the half on a high note, getting some offense here. They've moved the ball through the air pretty well. Out of the shotgun again. Simpson, no rush. Well, now he's being rushed, and he fires on the run, and it is incomplete. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Nice crowd at Van Meter Stadium. Perfect evening for football. 75 degrees at game time. As we mentioned, Woodrow will be off next week, and in 2 weeks back at this venue, it'll be Preston coming into town. They want to be called Preston, but they're Preston County. And they're far away. And they're winless so far. By the way, my partner, Maris Lowry, is across the county here. He's doing the Independence game tonight against Scott in Coal City on Video Productions. Nice slant that time. And it's complete again. There's our man. This guy, Powell, is a really good receiver.
He is, Bill. He looks good. He's tall. He's lanky. He has good hands, obviously, and he runs well. That was Christian Stewart with the tackle there. It's a big third down here.
Powell's just a junior, by the way, for Bluefield. Third down 3, a short 3. Clock turning, less than a minute and a half to play in the first half. Simpson's got it. Hands the ball off. There's a running play for a first down right up the middle. That's Patton, a 215-pound junior, turning those legs to get the chains moved.
That's a good call by Coach Simon. He knows if he picks up the first down, he'll get a stop of the clock there and get another set of downs here.
He must be related. Here's the pass, Simpson, and the ball cannot be caught on the. That would have been an incredible shoestring catch that time by Powell, but he couldn't get it that time.
Just a little bit short. It may work out in Bluefield's favor that he did not catch that. He was probably going to be tackled in bounds there. The clock would have kept running unless they took a timeout. So now they get to be able to regroup and get another play call in there with the clock stopped, see what they can do on 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line of Woodrow. Here are the Beavers. 3 wide receivers, now 4. Simpson throwing deep, one-on-one coverage, and it is tipped away at the last moment that time by Christian Stewart.
That was a great individual play there by Christian Stewart. Making a play and making sure Tyrese Powell could not get to the ball.
Well, the Beavers had the one-on-one coverage they wanted, but Stewart is just a great athlete, and he had the position. 3rd down 10. Ball still on the 31-yard line. If you've tuned in late, well, you've missed a Flying Eagle juggernaut tonight. Beckley scored twice in the opening period and then added 2 more scores in the second quarter. The first 3 touchdowns were followed by a point after from placement, and the last touchdown was a 2-point run. Eagles have looked good. Bluefield trying to get back in this ball game right now. Big 3rd down play. Simpson in trouble. He is going to be stopped on the Beckley 37-yard line.
That was a great
Connor Ray.
Yeah, it was a great play on the outside by Bryce Ford and Connor Ray with the tackle there.
Flying Eagle linebackers are really teaming up with the linemen. We told you about Beckley, all of the beef they've got on the interior lines, and Bluefield's just getting pushed around.
Yeah, if I'm here, if I'm Bluefield right here, Fred, I may let the clock go down and just take the last play and just throw a jump ball in the end zone if I can get to the end zone for Tyrese Powell on 4th down.
So it's really 4th down and 40 to go. Clock is turning. Well, they're just going to let it run.
And that's the end of the first half.
And we've got 2 seconds, 1. And now what are they calling? Delay of game? I'm not sure we're done yet.
Yeah.
Bluefield called a timeout, so we are not done yet.
Yeah, if I'm Bluefield, why would I not?
Exactly.
Throw a jump ball and hope Powell can make a play. With that said, the Beckley secondary is very good, so we'll see what we have here.
That's the voice of Eric Dillon, who has been kind enough to work with me tonight. You know, Eric, you're like in midseason form.
Oh, I don't know about that, Bill. I've had several mistakes tonight, but you're covering up for me.
No.
It's all your years and expertise.
Oh, man.
I can't look bad next to Bill O'Brien.
Oh, stop. Well, it's just, a lot of years. I did, full value received here. I did the Beckley broadcast for 43 seasons and have been virtually retired for the last 12, although did basketball last winter. Well, the last few winters, mostly Shady Spring. In fact, next week I'll be doing the Shady Spring football game against Pikeview.
Well, it's always great to see you, Bill, and it's great to hear your voice. I'm glad you're not retired. I'm glad you're still doing video productions. You do a great job, and we're lucky to have you.
Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I'll pay you the $10 later.
Appreciate it.
Unless with inflation, maybe it's more. I don't know. Oh, man. All right, 4th down, Bluefield on the Flying Eagle 40-yard line. 2 seconds left. And as Eric told you, this is going to be a Hail Mary type play.
I'd be shocked if it's not the Powell side. Preston Clary's up there with him, though.
Simpson, looking. Heaves one to the far side, to the near side rather, and it is dropped. Well, that time he had a wide receiver, Ricky Dunford, and even had he caught the ball, he would have been out of bounds at the 30. So that's how the first half ends, and it's been mostly Woodrow Wilson's game tonight. At intermission, it's Beckley 29, Bluefield nothing. We'll be back. We'll recap the first half, and we will have the Raleigh County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Serena Starcher, with us. Coming up after these messages on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And you're watching the Beavers marching band here at halftime. Beckley leads 29-0 over the Bluefield Beavers. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, on the air with Eric Dillon. Andrew Boland is our producer-director. And our cameras tonight manned by Jackie Donnell and Josh Watkins. And they're all doing a great job. We really appreciate your work. Well, before we get to our interview, we want to remind you that Edward Jones, Heather Cantley is one of our sponsors tonight. We know you work hard for your money, so let your money work hard for you. Heather Cantley, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, can discuss current CD and money market rates. Plan for retiring by opening a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA. Are you receiving quality service on your retirement accounts or brokerage accounts? Work with someone local. It's Heather Cantley with Edward Jones on Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley. You can call 304-254-9995. We thank Heather Cantley for being one of our sponsors tonight. Well, let's take a look at the recap. And Eric Dillon, this is one of those games where the Beckley Flying Eagles have just been very methodical all night.
They've done a good job at running the ball and passing the ball. They've been very balanced tonight. It's been a host of Flying Eagles with so many positive plays, and the scoreboard reflects it.
Eagles got on the board first with Ray scoring from 2 yards out, and the PAT made it 7-0. Also in the first quarter, Staples was able to score for Woodrow Wilson on a 77-yard run, and after the point after 14-0, that was the score at the end of one. In the second quarter of play, Beckley got a pass play over to Jones, Price to Jones, and with the point after, it was 21-0. And then Woodrow Wilson with 2:21 left. They had a 4th down and 12 to go, and a pass play to A.J. Thomas was good for the score, and then the 2-point run by Connor Ray, and there you have it, 29-0 Beckley. Bluefield got near the red zone one time, and the Eagles stopped them on 4th down. So, really, I can't, if you're in the locker room, and Eric, you've been there a lot of times as a coach and as a player, I mean, if you're Beckley, you got to be having a nice conversation.
Absolutely. You had 4 Flying Eagles, 4 different Flying Eagles score a touchdown there. That's great if you're a coach. You're spreading the ball around. But I know Coach Surratt, he won't be complacent here. He'll coach them up, and at halftime his conversation is probably at 0-0. We're not playing the scoreboard. We're trying to get better. If you're Coach Freddie Simon, I mean, you spoke earlier. Freddie Simon has 5 state championships. He has over 300 wins. Think about that, Bill. 300 wins. You'd have to average 10 wins for 30 seasons. That is unreal. So Freddie Simon knows he has a young ball club this year. I said earlier, Freddie Simon has a tough opening 5 games, but I guarantee you at the end of the year he'll have his guys playing the right way, and I look for that tonight. I guarantee he'll make adjustments, and they'll have some positive things from the Bluefield Beavers.
Eric, this is Hall of Fame night. 2 new members have been inducted, both from the year 2019, Logan Cook and Micah Hancock, so we congratulate them very much. Our halftime show is brought to you by Massey Power Sports, and we'll be back with our halftime guest, Dr. Serena Starcher, Superintendent of Raleigh County Schools, after this break on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds. by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but Brian moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
We're back at Van Meter Stadium in Beckley on Hall of Fame night, and Woodrow Wilson leads 29-0 over the Bluefield Beavers as the Flying Eagle Marching Band is about to come onto the field. And boy, they look very, very sharp again this year. It is my pleasure to introduce our audience to Dr. Serena Starcher, who is in her second year as superintendent of Raleigh County Schools. Dr. Starcher, thanks for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, we want to talk about a couple of things. One of them is a lot of people are wondering about the athletic facilities and the actual school facilities here on the campus at Woodrow Wilson High School. There's been a lot of construction over the last few months and going to be a lot of construction for the next couple of years, I guess. Tell us what's going on here on the campus.
So currently we completed some roof replacements over the summer, so citizens would have seen that. But right now we have a water line replacement project underway here. I think it's about 70% complete, actually. But in addition to that, we've replaced the windows recently. And now we have submitted a needs project to the School Building Authority of West Virginia. We've asked for about $14 million, which will match $14 million, to do a significant renovation in addition to the building here on campus. That's phase 3. The entire project here at Woodrow is a 4-phase project. But we are hoping to embark upon phase 3 soon. That phase would allow us to bring all of our facilities here under one roof. Right now, we have multiple buildings, so students have to
brave the elements in winter. Yeah,
exactly. So if we receive this SBA grant award, we will find out in December. But if we receive that award, we will begin that project. That project would result in the demolition of E-building that sits out in the back where our music programs are. But the current gymnasium would be connected over to C Wing, the wing closest to us. And again, it would all be under one roof. We'd have a safe school entrance. We would build a new music suite. The part that would connect the gym over to the current main building, that would all be music spaces, band, choir, music classroom. Locker rooms in the current gymnasium would be renovated, new restrooms, those type of facilities, coaches' offices here in the current gym. Safe school entrance, the cafeteria would be expanded. Right now, the cafeteria is not nearly large enough to house our student population, but the courtyard would essentially go away and the cafeteria would be expanded into that area. So we certainly should be able to make it with 2 lunches instead of 3. And then the current admin area would be renovated for counseling space. The administration wing would be new. There'd be a lot of growth and expansion here in the facility. We're really excited. We're hopeful. We think we have a good shot of getting the grant award. But like I said, we'll find out in December.
Now, what about the gymnasium? A lot of people have been hearing that, maybe Woodrow basketball, boys basketball would wind up here on campus. Is that going to happen as part of this project?
It is not part of phase 3. The West Virginia School Building Authority will not fund any part of that. Some people call it the small armory, some people call it a coliseum, some people call it another gym. But whatever we want to call it, the School Building Authority will not provide funding for that gymnasium or coliseum. So that would be something we would have to do separately, and that's what we call phase 4. So we would have to, I mentioned earlier, we would have to demo E-building. Tennis courts would need to be relocated so that we could then expand out to eventually have that other gymnasium here on the campus.
So how much money are we talking about for this whole deal?
Well, phase 3 that I talked about earlier is estimated to be $28 million. And we don't have an actual estimate yet on the Coliseum gymnasium. It will be expensive, and we will have to accumulate that money on our own. Like I said, the school building authority will not help us pay for that.
So that Coliseum, quote unquote, is going to take years to come to fruition.
It's down the road.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. What the Raleigh County Schools has done at Shady Spring. I mean, that the new gymnasium and all of the advancements to the main building and all that's been great.
Absolutely.
And so I know that Woodrow, it's their turn now.
It is Woodrow's turn. Shady High had a tremendous renovation and addition a few years back. But it's Woodrow's turn. Hopefully we can get this grant award and get moving on it.
Now, I've graduated from the old Woodrow, which is on Park Avenue, and of course now it's Park Middle School. So there is a building going on, a new gymnasium right on the corner in the front yard of Park Middle School. So when is that going to be completed?
Our hope is that we will be able to begin using the gymnasium in late November, early December.
Oh, that's soon.
Yes. Now, I want to stress the outside of that gymnasium will not be complete in terms of all the brick and stone. But as soon as the gymnasium is ready for occupancy, we will get the go-ahead to be able to use it for gym classes, games, and so forth. And right now, like I said, late November, early December is the estimate at this point.
Okay, we'll cross our fingers.
Yes, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I have to thank that community. They've been patient.
Before we let you go, I've been asking questions. Is there anything that you'd like to bring up as superintendent of schools? Because I know now you've had your hands full with all these various problems that have come up as far as people calling in threats. I mean, it's been statewide, nationwide. I know that's, security's been an issue.
It has, as we often talk about, that's our number one priority. Obviously, we're here to educate, and we want our students to learn, but we can't do any of that if our students and staff aren't safe and secure in our facilities. So that's always our number one priority, and after that, we can teach and we can learn. So it has been a little bit of a rough couple weeks, but we have fantastic staff, administrators, and our students. I mean, students play a large role in keeping our facilities safe. We encourage them to always let someone know if they hear something, hear of a threat. We encourage our students to let our administrators or let other staff know. But I mean, little things like keeping our doors closed, keeping them locked. I mean, our doors automatically lock generally. They're positioned to always lock. So we encourage staff and students never prop a door open. One door propped open allows someone to access our building, and we could be unaware of that. So everyone plays a large part in that, and I would just say to all of our families, students, staff, just stay vigilant. We're kind of like on a soft lockdown all the time because our facilities are locked, but it's a different day and time than when we grew up. But our students and staff are doing a great job.
Very good. Before I let you go, one real quick question about bus drivers. Are you still in need of bus drivers?
Yes. I think we'll always be in need of bus operators. I tell anyone that will listen, if you know anyone who would like to be a bus operator, have them call our office, and we'll get them started in the program to train them. We do have an opportunity now, as an individual is training to become a bus operator, we can pay them $15 per hour during that training. That training normally takes around 6 weeks. So in the past, an individual would have to go throughout the training program for free. They didn't get paid. But now our board has approved that we can pay anyone participating in the program $15 per hour. We reimburse costs like the cost for the CDL, and various things, associated costs. We will reimburse all of that. And you have 3 months to complete the program.
Great. Dr. Serena Starcher, thank you for taking time to join us, and keep up the good work.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll be back, and we'll have a second half kickoff after these messages on Video Productions.
Is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
Ladies and gentlemen. The winning number, please come to the press box.
And we're back at Van Meter Stadium as the teams are going through their warm-ups prior to the second half. Beckley leads 29-0. We'd like to remember that Affinity Coal in Sophia is one of our sponsors of tonight's broadcast. Affinity is currently operating an underground metallurgical coal mine with on-site prep plant in Sophia, a surface mine with a high-wall miner near Helen, West Virginia. You can check them out at their Facebook page, United Coal Company, or pick up an application at the guard shack of Affinity Coal in Sophia. They offer medical insurance, no premium or deductible, dental and vision insurance, prescription drug coverage, life insurance, paid time off, and a 401k with a company match. That is United Coal Company on Facebook. Okay, we're just about ready to go here. The Beckley Flying Eagles scoring twice in each of the first two quarters. Bluefield coming out just maybe a bit shell-shocked. And as we mentioned, Freddie Simon knows what to do. So I'm sure he has regrouped his troops, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff. But first, we remind you that our coverage on video production is just one of the great things that we do, and we're glad that you're here. Please remember our sponsors. You know, if you want to send a message on our Facebook page, that's great. We're also on YouTube. Here I am. You know, Eric, I don't even know how to turn a computer on. And here I'm reading this stuff here. But anyway, you can get us on social media.
If you don't know, Bill, just pick out the closest 5-year-old in the stands here, and they'll get you hooked up.
Fantastic. All right, Andrew Boland is going to take care of business here. We'll do one more commercial break and then get back to football in a moment on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton. Or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Great to have you back here at Van Meter Stadium. For those of you who don't know about Jerome Van Meter, he was an incredible coach. Coached at Beckley from 1929 to 1959. He won 3 state football titles, 6 basketball championships, and got things started in the 40s and then the 50s, and that became Beckley as the City of Champions. And so they named the stadium over on Park Avenue after him. And, of course, now that stadium is named after Bobby Pruitt, who was a star player at Woodrow Wilson, then at Marshall, Coach Marshall. But anyway, Van Meter, one of the great guys. He lived to be almost 103 years old. And I had the opportunity to be a part of a committee that would take him to see his wife, who was at a nursing home in her later years. Learned a lot from him. I mean, he was just an incredible mind. And Pete Colacerta will tell you this. He said, you know, when you would go to Coach Van Meter's house, you'd sure know about X's and O's, but he had books on philosophy, on math, on science, and he would try to beat you with more than X's and O's.
And that was probably the trick to living to 100 years old, as you just said. I've always heard the stories about Coach Van Meter, but when you think of the coaching tree here at Woodrow Wilson High School, all the great coaches over the years in football and basketball and baseball and all the sports, Woodrow's really been blessed.
No doubt about it. Well, we are ready to play ball. Here we go. The voice of Scott Hill on the public address system here before a nice crowd. I'm going to guess at least 3,000 here, maybe more, in the stadium that seats better than 8,000. As Woodrow trying to advance their record to 3-1 and looking great in the first half of play. Beckley with a strong running game, but the quarterback continues to improve. Gage Price, I like the way that he's running the show. Beckley will kick off. Bluefield with 3 safeties. And it's a short kick to the 30-yard line. You know, if that young man had let the ball, it probably would have scribbed out of bounds, but he dove on the ball at the 29-yard line. That's where Bluefield will have it.
Yeah, that's one of those kind of plays, Bill, you don't know what to do there, and if you let it sit there and it doesn't go out of bounds and Beckley gets on it, then you're hearing it from your coach, so you better just jump on it. So Bluefield comes out here. They definitely need a scoring drive here.
That's the voice of Eric Dillon, who is on our broadcast tonight. And really, Eric, you've done a terrific job. We want to talk a little about, because you're an assistant boys basketball coach at Woodrow Wilson. And, of course, you've got a couple of youngsters that are really, really playing great ball. And we'll talk about that as the evening goes along. Right now, let's take a look at the Bluefield offense. Max Simpson is the freshman quarterback. And he's got wide receivers to the near side, 3 of them. A single setback beside him. Looking to throw. Wow, there's a fumble. Beckley's on the ball, but I think the whistle had sounded first.
I think you're right, Bill. I think they blew the play dead there.
I need to look over there. Did I see? I was looking to see if there was a different number in the backfield. Maybe Dunford might have been back there. I'm not sure.
I think it is number 9, Ricky Dunford, in the backfield.
Yeah, okay. Ty Patton's in there. Dunford's wearing number 6.
Excuse me, you are correct. Number 9 is Ty Patton. Number 6 is Ricky Dunford.
Dunford is a junior backup quarterback. So they're going to let him run the show. And again, they sent 4 receivers wide. They will try to run the ball, and not going to happen. They gave it to Patton. And he was pushed down for another loss.
Yeah, they didn't make the tackle there, but Jamarcus Manns and Drake Bowling did a good job of getting a push there where the linebackers could come up and make the tackle.
Ball on the 21-yard line. Bluefield, 2nd down, 15 to go. They need a big play right now. Dunford sends Willis Wilson to the right side along with others. He's going to throw. Looking deep. Throwing deep. There are 3 Beckleyians there. Intercepted at the 45. The return, Bluefield 40, 35-30 to the 20, and out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That was Preston Clary, Bill. Preston Clary with a big interception. It was almost like a punt return. He did a great job being patient and letting his blockers set up, and it was a heck of a return by Preston Clary.
Clary's a 6'3 junior, 170 pounds. There is a flag on the play.
It may have been after the interception on a block. At about the 45-yard line possible.
He had a terrific return. It looked like he was going to be bottled up much earlier than he was tackled, and he just kept on going. Let's sort this out. Over the years, as we said, there have been 77 Beckley and Bluefield football games prior to this one. Always big crowds, always competitive. But Bluefield is now a AA school. They've lost population, as most of the teams in southern West Virginia, most of the cities have. In fact, Woodrow Wilson is the only Quad A school in the entire southern West Virginia region. And to give you an idea of where the population is now, the Martinsburg market has 5 Quad A schools in the metro Martinsburg area. Southern West Virginia as a whole has only 1. 16 schools will make the playoffs. There are 16 schools in Quad A. So now what we understand is there may be some legalities going on by some of the schools in Quad A that they want schools that had been reassigned to a different class. The Quad A schools were going to lose points by teams going to a lower class. So I think they were going to see about maybe legal action to have those points restored. But that's for another time.
Yeah, I don't think that's over, Bill. I don't think it's going to be over anytime soon. But it is very confusing to the fan, to the players, to the coaches, to the schools.
All right. Flying Eagles will take over on their own 39-yard line. So on the return, there must have been some stuff going on. Thomas is going to get sacked. Boy, Thomas caught the ball, and then Grady Woods caught him.
Yeah.
Woods is a 230-pound, 5'11 senior, and he really made a nice play, and there he is.
And we have a player
Flying
down.
Eagle player. By the way, Dr. Gary Poling is the team physician for Woodrow Wilson, and you talk about somebody who is dedicated. Gary, in fact, was part of the last state championship team, Beckley, 1977. Oops, I told his age. Oh, my. Sorry, Gary.
Yeah, Dr. Poling has been around the team for a long time. He does a great job. He's truly a Flying Eagle, and I think that's Mr. Richie Wooten out there with him, too. He does a great job providing medical care as well.
Well, we have the opportunity. I think we better get one of our sponsors in here. The folks at Leisure Lanes are proud to be a part of our sponsorship here on Video Productions. If you haven't bowled lately, you need to stop by Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. They got all kinds of light shows going on. They got a special food situation there that is just delicious, and they got a lot of leagues going. Leisure Lanes will make you happy that you went. Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Well, unfortunately, they're still tending to the injury.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's down there, Bill. I think I have a good idea, but I'm not 100% positive, so I'm not going to say.
Not going to speculate, although I do have, guess what, I even brought the field glasses.
Yes, sir.
Just in case.
It looks like number 5, A.J. Thomas. That's who I thought it was.
And he's up and walking under his own power, we're happy to say. So there. Good deal. A.J. has been a good player this evening. Beckley leads 29-0, 10:41 to go third quarter. As we mentioned, Beckley off next week. In 2 weeks, home here against Preston. Flying Eagles in the maroon shirts with the white pants and the white helmets. Gage Price, wearing number 1 on his maroon jersey, is ready to lead the way. He's got an offensive line that, you talk about people who can move, folks. And he's looking to throw. Firing near side and underthrows his intended receiver. That was intended for Landon Jones. Let's tell you about that Woodrow front wall. Jamarcus Manns weighs 270. Drake Bowling at 260. Keandre Good at 300. Isaac Lambert is the little guy at 230 pounds. And Tyrese Jones at 319 pounds. Big old biggins. And they can play.
Yeah, and the good thing, if you're Coach Surratt and Coach Legursky, the offensive line, 2 of those guys are coming back.
Yeah, Beckley
just juniors.
Is a predominantly senior-laden squad, but there are some key pieces coming back for next year. But we got business here. Looking to throw is Price. He's got a man out there, and there's the penalty. Yep. Intending the pass for Christian Stewart, and even though the defenders collapsed on him, somebody must have pushed. Maybe we can see that on instant replay.
I believe it was number 3 there. Possibly Keyshawn Smith, but we'll try to pick it up on the replay. That was a good divide pattern there, and Christian Stewart was about to make a catch, and it looks like Keyshawn Smith, number 3 for Bluefield, which just came into the play too early.
We thank Little General Stores. They are sponsoring our instant replay. That's one of the things. When I was here watching last week in the crowd, I kept reaching for the instant replay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not on video productions tonight.
That's right. The instant replay, when I've said this before, when you think of high school sports now, especially in the state of West Virginia, I never would have dreamed as a kid that games could be televised like this. This is such a treat for kids. Kids love it. Parents and out-of-state family members love it, and then you have the replay. It's just a great product.
Ball is squarely in the center of the stadium. Counterplay. Here's Ford. He's got 5. He's got 8. He's got 10. Yeah. It's a first down, Ford.
Beckley really got tight there and went toe-to-toe, and got their big guys. I'm sure challenged their big guys to create a hole for Bryce Ford, and as always, he runs the ball hard.
Bryce Ford, a senior, 205, and you're right. I mean, he keeps those legs churning. Now let's see him. They may have to measure this. Yeah. Looked like from here was a first down, but we're at the top of the press box.
I'm going to say, Bill, he's going to be a little bit short. We'll see if I'm right here.
Well, we'll find out. I tell you, it's an honor to have my name on this building, but Gene Morehouse is the man. He hired me. There's a first down.
First down.
See, I told you.
Yeah. I need to trust your eyes.
I had no clue. Gene Morehouse, who was the voice of the Flying Eagles for 18 years and then went to Marshall, and he was killed sadly in the Marshall plane crash of 1970. But he hired me and trained me in play-by-play. Here's Beckley on the Beaver 40-yard line, first down.
It looks like they're going to stay in that tight formation, Bill.
Bluefield senses the run, maybe a yard. That time Staples got the carry, and boy, he took some punishment.
Yeah, it looked like it was 54, came from the backside, Grady Woods with a big hit. And number 9, Patton, came out with the ball, but they're getting together here. I didn't see anyone signal a fumble on the play.
Well, they're saying the Bluefield got the ball.
Yeah, Patton came out of the pile with the ball. I don't know if we can get that on replay and see if he was down.
So that's really the first major mistake the Flying Eagles have made tonight on the Bluefield 39-yard line. So Beckley was moving, but not anymore. See who's going to quarterback for the Beavers. Dunford. Handoff good for a couple of yards. Hard-earned yards.
It looked like it was a handoff to Patton there, Bill, and a stop made by Jacob Reeves for Beckley Woodrow Wilson.
They gave him a long yard across the 40-yard line. Bluefield is desperate to get into the end zone. So they've gone to a new quarterback. And they're sending wideouts both ways. Flying Eagles with 3 linebackers. Everybody else defending deep. Dunford throws on the flat and couldn't get it.
That was a backward pass. That was a live ball, I believe. I believe it was a live ball, and Bluefield kicked it out of bounds.
If it had been a backward pass, that ball indeed could have been taken over by the Flying Eagles if they got into it. So Bluefield dodged a bullet there of their own doing. 3rd down 10. Jamarius Smith wide to the near side. And 3 other receivers go out. Dunford is ready. Big play for the Beavers from their 39. Looking to throw. It's caught. And in fact, maybe will lose a yard.
Yeah, Bill, they made that pass to the short side of the field, and there just wasn't any room for him to make a play, Powell, after he caught it.
Let's hope that the starting quarterback is not hurt. Nevertheless, Dunford couldn't get it done. It's 4th down 11, and the Beavers must kick the ball away. Grayson Paris, a 235-pound junior, will take care of that short, his 25-yard line. And Beckley will have Christian Stewart as the deep back. Paris, good snap. Avoids the rush, gets a nice roll. Inside the 20, and it'll be taken, stopped at the 15-yard line. So nice punt that time by Bluefield. Beckley will get it for their second chance on offense here in the second half. Beckley scored twice in each of the first 2 quarters. It's been bogged down here in this period. Eagles were marching down the field and then fumbled on their last possession. So let's see what they got going on now. Gage Price, the sophomore signal caller, 6-footer, 180, is in there right now. He had thrown for 180 yards coming in, but mainly he's there to hand the ball off to a stable of Flying Eagle running backs. All of them talented. Ford in motion. Counter play coming here. And is that Connor Ray? If so, he has drawn a crowd.
Yeah, I believe it is. You know, Beckley's staying in that tight formation right there, and it was inside handoff. A little misdirection to Connor Ray, and it looks like about a pickup about 5 yards.
So even though there was a lot of bodies in there, Ray was able to get some good yardage. Price comes back over to his head coach, Street Surratt, but his 9th year, 8th year, he's been here a while and has done a good job.
Yeah, he has done a good job. I'm not sure how long he's been here, but it sounds about right, around 8 or 9 years.
2nd down and 5 for Beckley. Running play forward. He's got a 1st down and more. Still on his horse to the 40. He reverses to the 50. Still on his feet to the Bluefield 40 and taken down at the 39. Wow, Ford has a better idea. Bryce Ford with a huge run.
Yeah, that was a great run by Bryce Ford. As we said, he runs hard. With the name Ford, you have to run hard, Bill. But he does a good job of getting downhill, and he is a load to bring down in the open field.
Going to spot the ball closer to the Beaver 38. So Woodrow leading with 6:45 left in the 3rd quarter. And the Eagles wanting more. Stewart is on the wing, on the far side. He's in motion. They hand it to him. He's got a blocker around the end. Stewart's got room to the 30, the 20, the 10. Stewart to the end zone. Beckley, touchdown. Christian Stewart scores Beckley's 5th TD.
And, Bill, that's what Christian Stewart does very, very well. He is a very fast runner, and you get him in open space. He is hard to catch, and he did a good job there, Bill. And I think that is the 5th different Flying Eagle to score a touchdown tonight, I believe.
You are correct. And the point after will come now from placement. Umberger is the holder. Tyler Radford is the kicker. On the way, looks good, and it is good. Timeout here at Van Meter Stadium. Beckley, 36. Bluefield, nothing. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
And the Pepsi recap. Stewart runs for 38 yards and the Beckley touchdown. The point after from placement was good. And Woodrow leads 36-0 thanks to Pepsi Cola. Oh, I could use a blue can of Pepsi right now. It is hot in this press box. Mostly my hot air, but also because we had an 82-degree day here in southern West Virginia. I say that because we got a lot of people listening around the nation here on Video Productions. Here comes the Woodrow kick at the 4-yard line. Almost a slip. Up to about the 13.
I believe that was Jamarius Smith, number 11 for Bluefield, with the return.
So Bluefield will try to get going again. Woodrow Wilson, they've scored in every quarter. And as Eric Dillon told you, 5 different Woodrow players have scored.
That's got to make you feel good as a coaching staff. And you hear these guys talk about they don't care who scores, they don't care who runs the ball or catches the ball. The most important thing is to win. And if you're any head coach in any sport, you would love to have a team like that.
Absolutely right. Okay, let's take a look at the Beavers. Dunford quarterbacking. Running play, turning upfield. Good, up to about the 15-yard line. Just for 1 or 2.
Willis Wilson with the carry there. Number 2, Christian Stewart with the stop.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Under 6 minutes left, third quarter. Next week, we'll be broadcasting from Shady Spring since Beckley is off. In fact, we're doing all 4 Raleigh County schools this year on Video Productions, as many as we can. Maris Lowry is over at Coal City tonight at the Independence game. Dunford in trouble. He's in big trouble. He is going to be sacked inside the 10-yard line. Wow.
That was a great push up the middle by Drake Boland, Keandre Good, and Bryce Ford was in there too, but they had a tremendous push up the middle.
Drake Bowling was the fellow who was coming out of that huddle, and he was happy with his performance. He's a senior. A lot of seniors, as we mentioned, on this Beckley team, and they're showing their senior leadership tonight. Bluefield, they came from way back last week and beat Greenbrier East. They were down by 19 points with 10 minutes to go in that game, and they won by 2. Well, they got a lot of coming back this week, down 36-0. Dunford looking to throw from his end zone. Escapes a tackler, throws the ball, heaves it as far as he can go, and it's going to be intercepted. The Flying Eagles get it at the 42-yard line. Is that Thomas?
That's Preston Clary.
Clary, beg your pardon.
That's his second pick of the night.
Wow.
They were trying to force the ball to Tyrese Powell there, and Preston Clary is just a heck of an athlete, made a great play on the ball.
So Clary makes a big play for Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, on our
6'3", 170 junior, and he just showed his athleticism climbing the ladder.
Absolutely. On our replay there, Bill, Connor Ray did a great job putting pressure on the quarterback, and he just heaved it, and Preston Clary, it was just a jump ball, and he went and got it.
So the Flying Eagles have the ball on the Beaver 43-yard line.
You know, Beckley's been quite content in the second half, Bill, just to really tighten up that formation, go toe-to-toe, and bring everybody in and just try to run the ball and keep the clock moving.
Well, the big guys up front. Here's Stewart. Could not turn the corner. Did get a couple of yards. And the tackle was made by 54 Grady Woods.
Yeah, that was a great job by Tyrese Powell from Bluefield getting outside and forcing Stewart to come back up to the middle and get him on a short gain.
Woods has played a good defensive game for Bluefield tonight. Second down and 9 yards to go. Flying Eagles on the Beaver 42-yard line. Again, double wing. Ford in motion. He gets the carry, and he's carrying tacklers with him near the 36-yard line.
Ford advancing the ball to the 36-yard line.
Wow. And again, he's just taking 2 or 3 people with him.
He is. He carried about 3 guys there. King, Crane, and Woods, and it's going to be about third and maybe a long 3 here.
So Bryce Ford, he's just, well, all of these Flying Eagle backs have just had a great game. From the 36-yard line, Woodrow ready. Counter play again to Ford. He's got the first down and more. Down around the 30-yard line of Bluefield.
Yeah, Beckley does a good job with that misdirection. And it's an inside pitch. It's very, they're not handing it off. It's an inside pitch there. But they do a great job with misdirection, get their guards pulling, and it's another first down for Beckley Woodrow Wilson.
Eric, you know, when we're talking about a counter play, it's exactly what we're saying. It's a misdirection play where they block to one side and run to the other. And the Flying Eagles used to live on that when Joel Hicks was here. Running play again.
Yeah,
another big run by Stewart.
If it's not broke, Bill, don't fix it. And Keandre Good did a good job of getting out there and leading another misdirection, another counter, and another positive pickup.
You know, speaking of Coach Joel Hicks, who was here for 7 years in the 70s, and he had 2 teams, maybe 3, that should have made the playoffs. One was 10-0, the other was 9-1. And at that time, they only took 2 or 4 teams. And now, all 16 big school teams make the playoffs. Joel Hicks is no longer with us, but boy, what a great coach. What a great guy. Stewart inside the 15. Bluefield's just getting tired on defense. They've been on the field for a long time, and the Beckley offensive line is using that extra weight to push them aside.
Yeah, and that might have been a new person in there, number 52 for Beckley Woodrow Wilson, Levi Picka, if I'm saying that right. That was a great kick-out block by number 52 for Woodrow Wilson to create the hole. And if our roster is right, he's just a freshman.
Wow. This is the kind of game where you put some folks in there and see what they can do. 1st and 10, Flying Eagles on the Bluefield 15. Here comes Ford trying the left corner and gets a couple of hard-earned yards. We're approaching 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Beckley 36-0 as the Eagles have scored in every period. Only once this quarter, but they had another chance earlier in the quarter and fumbled. But really, they have played pretty much error-free ball tonight, don't you think, Eric?
They have. They've done a good job of really spreading the wealth to people and mixing it up with the run and the pass tonight.
That's the voice of Eric Dillon, Assistant Superintendent of Raleigh County Schools, and really happy to work with you tonight. Price hands the ball to Stewart. He's got room to the left side, inside the 10, and wrestled down around the 9, maybe the 8. Beckley will grind it out. Half a minute to go, third quarter. Maybe time for one more play. Gage Price looks over to the sideline. And, you know, we got to talk about this Beckley coaching staff. We've mentioned Street Surratt, of course, but he's got 8 assistants. And, I mean, the resume on these guys, they're all winners. They're all just tops in the coaching profession. And Woodrow Wilson is just done a terrific job. Right now, we will not get another playoff in this quarter. We play 3 here at Van Meter Stadium in Beckley. Woodrow Wilson 36, Bluefield nothing. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
We're back in Beckley. We'd like to remind you that Cracker Barrel is proud to be a part sponsor of our broadcast tonight. If you're looking for great home cooking with good service, you're going to love Cracker Barrel. Located in Beckley and in Princeton, the old country store with great home cooking, it's Cracker Barrel. Woodrow ready, starting the fourth quarter from the Bluefield 8. Running play up the gut. Good for about 3 yards. Ford carries the ball. He'll get you those tough yards.
Yeah, Bill, it was a great, good, strong run by Bryce Ford. It's going to bring up 4th down for Beckley Woodrow Wilson.
Obviously, you go for it. Gage Price comes to the sideline and gets the play in person instead of with hand signals. And out of the choir-type huddle, it's Woodrow. Double wing. Quarterback sneak. Up the gut. Look at those guys move out people. It's close to the goal line, but I don't think he made it in. Maybe at the 1? At the 2.
Yeah, definitely a first down. They blew the play dead there, but I think Gage Price is saying, I want to be the next Eagle to get a touchdown tonight.
I guess so. We've had 5 touchdowns and 5 different people have scored for Woodrow. But those big old biggins for the Beckley offensive line, they just put their heads down and move some people out. First and goal at the 2. Maybe a yard.
It looked like Ford on the carry. He's going to be short of the goal line. We're about 2nd and goal from the 2 maybe.
Yeah, they're going to say really didn't get but maybe a foot, not a yard. 2nd down, goal. Woodrow, 1.5 yards away from touchdown territory. Bluefield with a substitute. They'll bring a new lineman in. Those guys have got to be tired. Ray was the man in motion. Hand the ball off to Ford. He pushes down to the 1. You got to give the Beavers credit. They are not giving in.
No, they're not, and that was a good play by number 75 from Bluefield, Jameer Harris, a 5'11", 235-pound junior.
Well, they're going to spot the ball back at the 2, so really no gain. And again, Price jogs over to the near sideline. He's going to be tuckered out, just going back and forth, getting the plays. He's done a nice job in guiding the Beckley offense.
Done a very good job tonight.
Gage Price, under center. Running play, that's a touchdown, Ford. Bryce Ford scores.
Yeah, it was just a great job. Again, another counter there, and Bryce Ford was met in the hole, but he made a good individual effort there with the spin and got to the end zone.
So Ford scores again. That comes with 8:56 left in the ball game. 42 zip. The point after from placement from Tyler Radford on the way, and it's good. Timeout at Van Meter Stadium on the campus of Woodrow Wilson. Beckley 43, Bluefield nothing. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Michael Frobel, candidate for circuit judge in the 2nd Division. Michael is proud to support the student athletes in Raleigh County and would be proud to serve you as circuit judge. Michael Frobel for judge. All right, yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Eric Dillon. Clock is turning now. We're under 9 minutes to play in the ball game, and Woodrow Wilson leading big 43-0 over Bluefield as the Flying Eagles are ready to kick this off. And by the way, the Pepsi Cola recap, that was another score for Bryce Ford from 2 yards out with 8:56 to go in the game. Pepsi Cola proud to be a part sponsor. And bringing you the recap. Oh, there's a hard lick on the sideline on the kick.
Yeah, that was Ricky Dunford with the return. He's been playing quarterback here in the second half for Bluefield.
You know, if that's your quarterback, I'm not sure you want him doing that.
Yeah, that's
ouch.
Sometimes that's the things you got to do. But I'm sure Ricky Dunford's a good athlete, and there's a reason he's playing quarterback and on the return team.
Jamarius Smith is number 11 in there. Dunford is number 6, your quarterback. Number 9 is Patton. He's had several opportunities to carry the ball. Willis Wilson is number 10, and he's going to the far sideline now, being substituted for. 3 wideouts. Dunford hands the ball off. And again, that Woodrow defense is going to hold that to a 2-yard gain. Stewart was one of the initial tacklers.
Yeah, that was Bolin, Mans, and Jacob Reeves on the stop there.
2nd down 8, Bluefield. A lot of enthusiasm here on the Beckley sideline. Nice crowd tonight, perfect weather. Next week, Flying Eagles are off in 2 weeks. Woodrow will be back here at Van Meter Stadium against Preston, and we'll have that game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go, Bluefield. Pass on the flat. Nice catch that time, and Keyshawn Smith makes the grab, had to lunge to get the ball, and made a nice gain out of that.
Oh, he made a great play on that ball just to catch it and then make the defender miss and get some positive yards for a first down.
So Bluefield on their own 46-yard line, first down coming. Bluefield really has not had many chances to score. They got down near the red zone one time and fumbled it away, and the rest of the time the Woodrow defense has done a terrific job. Dunford barking signals. Hands the ball off. There's Patton. Angles his way up for another 3-yard gain.
That was Patton with the carry, and Jacob Reeves in there on the tackle, along with number 63 for the Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles, Isaac Lambert.
Lambert is out, Good is in. A lot of these linemen, they're big guys, but they play both ways, and so you've got to be in shape. 2nd down and a long 5. Ball at the 50. Dunford throws the ball on the wing. Smith catches. Slips a tackle. Still on his feet. He's in Beckley territory and going to be wrangled down at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good play by Smith to make the first defender miss there and get a positive gain here, and it's going to be 3rd and 2, I believe.
Keyshawn Smith is a 5'7", 155-pound senior for Freddie Simon in his 39th year as the head football coach at Bluefield. He's won 5 state championships during his tenure, 11 overall for Bluefield.
That's unreal, Bill. I think I read, too, that he has more playoff games and more playoff victories than anybody in the history of the state of West Virginia, which that's astonishing.
Oh, yeah. 3rd down and short. There's a first down run. And the run by Willis Wilson. Sophomore will move the chains. Under 5 minutes to play. Well, you got to, Eric, if you're a Woodrow Wilson, you got to like the way that this Beckley team has played tonight. I mean, Bluefield is no slouch, even though they've only won once. The program is always first rate. Good athletes, great coaching. And Beckley fixed the mistakes from last week, and they've really looked good.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I think Coach Stroud will be very happy with being 3-1, and the secondary this week has made some big plays on defense with some interceptions. They've done a good job. Maybe have a fumble there. They're going to say he's down. He's going to say he's down.
Willis Wilson was clobbered as he ended his run, and you're right. The referee says, no, that play was over. Bluefield keeps it. 2nd down and 5 yards to go. By the way, we'd like to thank our crew here tonight. Andrew Boland has just done a fabulous job here as our producer-director. Good to work with him again. Should we mention his dad as Bob Boland? Maybe not. Nice catch that time. That's another first down.
Yeah, it's another great catch by Powell there, Clary with the tackle. But, no, Andrew's done a tremendous job, and I appreciate you guys having me on tonight. And as I said earlier, I can't look bad. I'm sandwiched in between the two of you. Andrew does a great job to the left of me, and Mr. O'Brien does a great job to my right. So you guys are first class. And as a school system and as a state, we really do appreciate Video Productions and the product that they provide for our kids and our community. It's just a win-win for everyone.
Thank you, Eric. Nice words, and we appreciate that very much. We also want to thank Josh Watkins and Jackie Donnell, Jackie Moon, working the cameras tonight, working 2 cameras here tonight. Ball is on the 24-yard line, and we've had a momentary break in the action, and give me a chance to remind you about Scotty Brown, State Farm agent. You know, drivers everywhere are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm. You can earn up to 30%. Just download the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm. To get started, stop by your local State Farm agent, Scotty Brown, in Shady Spring. He'll be happy to help you sign up, or you can call Scotty at 681-238-6130 to learn more. To our local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed, State Farm agent Scotty Brown knows what it takes. And we thank him for being one of our sponsors tonight. Bluefield, 1st down and 10. Dunford throwing to the 5. Intercepted. Did he?
Yeah, I believe he did intercept it, but it may come back. We may have defensive pass interference. It was a good play by Stewart, but he may have threw a flag on him.
That was one of those where it looked like an interception and nobody cheered.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what did I miss?
Yeah, Stewart was cheering because that was a heck of a catch, I believe, with one hand. I think he went and got it with his right hand, but he had his left hand on the receiver.
Yeah. So that's going to move the chains toward the goal line. Clock is turning, 2:22 left in the ball game. And Woodrow leading 43-zip. Bluefield trying to dent the scoreboard. Dunford gets the play call from the sideline. Willis Wilson is beside him. Well, apparently they were not on the same page, and so Bluefield's going to call a timeout. So timeout on the field, less than 2 minutes to go. We'll be back after this on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Bluefield in the red zone. Dunford throwing to the end zone and almost caught, but penalty marker flies.
Yeah, I'm not sure he was going to catch that, but that was Powell again, and Stewart just tackled him before the ball got there.
Well, the ball was thrown to the left, and I don't think the wide receiver had a chance to catch it, but you're right. I mean, the ref had to throw that flag.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's the right call. So the Beavers will edge closer. This is their best chance to score tonight. Ball is right around the 6-yard line, 7-yard line. First and goal. Flying Eagle defense says, nope, you're not going to score.
Yeah, I think that was Wilson with the carry, and Landon Jones, Bryce Ford. I mean, take your pick. There was a lot of people there on the stop.
So with that, another timeout is called with 48 seconds to go. So Bluefield wants to get on the scoreboard. We're going to pause for a quick break on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College.
We'd like to thank our friends at Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker. If you're looking for somebody who knows the business, it's Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond. The office is 304-256-0101. Luke Richmond and Beckley with Exit Elevation Realty. Appreciate his sponsorship. Here's Bluefield, second down. They have the ball on the Beckley 10-yard line with 37 seconds left in the game. This one has been decided long ago, but now the Beavers need to, just for a moral victory, want to get on the board. Dunford looking, firing. Tipped away at the last moment.
I think it was caught.
It sure was. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, number 44, Landon Crane for the Bluefield Beavers with the touchdown reception.
I beg your pardon. I thought that one was swatted away, but no. So Bluefield gets on the board with 17 seconds remaining. 43-6. Nice play. Paris to try for the point after. Now Eli Reif comes in for the point after. Dunford holding. Looks good from here, and it is good. Timeout, 43-7 is the score with 17 seconds remaining. Pepsi-Cola is proud to be bringing you a recap of that score. The Bluefield Beavers took that one down the field, and the pass play is successful in the last few seconds of the game.
Yeah, that was a good job, Bill, by Bluefield there with a 10-yard touchdown play. As you said, Freddie Simon's not going to quit. He's going to keep coaching hard, and he was using his timeouts there, and I wanted to get on the board. And Freddie Simon's not coaching for tonight; he's coaching for next week and the rest of the season, and get these guys going in the right direction.
Well, you're right about that. So these kids will have something to lean on. And we've got time for a couple of more plays. Woodrow Wilson, though, has looked very, very good. As we mentioned, this may be the last time that Beckley and Bluefield play in football for a while, since Woodrow is a 4A school now and Bluefield is a AA school. So not only because of the obvious that, sometimes you'll play an opponent that is one class down, but not two. Maybe some of the powers that be will get their thinking caps on and start thinking right again and say, hey, wait, there are only 110 schools that play football in West Virginia. Why do we need 4 classes?
Yeah, I absolutely agree, Bill, with the state losing population and enrollment overall in the state does tend to drop from year to year. It doesn't make sense to have more classifications.
And I'm going to tell you, Bluefield has lost a lot of population, but they're on the comeback. Their downtown is sensational now, and you're going to see them grow. Well, that's the end of the ball game. That is it from Van Meter Stadium. Final score, Woodrow Wilson 43, Bluefield 7. So Beckley goes to 3-1, and the Beavers will go back to Mercer County with a 1-3 record. Well, that wraps up our play-by-play broadcast. We've got the postgame coming up. Brought to you by Pioneer Bank. We'll be back after this break on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Well, the hometown Beckley fans have got to be happy with the way this game went. They played well from the get-go, scored in every quarter, and wound up winning the ball game 43-7. Eric Dillon, you've done a great job, and we want your analysis on this wrap-up, please.
Well, I don't know about a great job, Bill, but I appreciate you saying that. But, Woodrow Wilson, as I said earlier, I don't care what sport you're coaching. And as a coach, if you can spread the ball around and come out with a victory like this, I mean, you have to be happy for Coach Surratt. I think they had 5 different Eagles score tonight. That's right. And they were running it. They were passing it. They did a great job on defense. Some people talked about the great plays that Parkersburg South was making in the passing game last week. Well, tonight you saw Woodrow make some great plays in the defensive passive game. Preston Clary had 2 interceptions, and it seemed like whatever Coach Surratt and his staff dialed up tonight worked. On the other side of the ball, Bluefield, we know they're young. They're very young at quarterback, and they're young at some other important positions. And we've talked tonight about Coach Simon and how a Hall of Fame coach he is. He'll get the Bluefield Beavers going in the right direction. I can guarantee you that. And they'll be a AA team that possibly be in the playoffs at the end of the season. And if I'm a AA team, there's no way I'd want to play Bluefield in the first round. I don't care any year, just because of the history of Bluefield. So I'm sure he'll do a good job coaching these guys up.
You know, speaking of Bluefield and what they've got coming up next week they go from the frying pan into the fire. They will travel to Coal City to take on the Independence Patriots, and the last score we had was Independence had the lead against Scott from Madison. That was a close game, and Maris Lowry, our compatriot, was broadcasting that game. In fact, it's probably over by now. I think they started at 7 o'clock, and that's the start time next week for Bluefield and Independence at Coal City. By the way, speaking of Bluefield, we'd like to thank Zach Elton from WKOY for his help in the preparation of our broadcast, and also Josh Watkins. I mean, he has been just a superior help tonight, and Jackie Donnell did a great job also. So we thank our crew, and of course Andrew Boland was our producer-director tonight. All right, we'll be back with our continued wrap-up. We'll recap the scoring plays after we take a commercial break on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but Brian moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton. Or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but Brian moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Ready to wrap this one up. Let's give you the recap, but before we do, we want to remind you that State Farm agent Scotty Brown in Shady Spring knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. If you want to succeed in business, you want State Brown agent Scotty Brown. Get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Scotty Brown in Shady Spring, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Let's take a look at the scoring recap. For Beckley, they scored 2 times in the first quarter. First time was a 2-yard run from Ray, and with the point after by Radford, it was 7-0. The Eagles scored again on a 77-yard run by Staples with 20 seconds left in the first quarter, and after the PAT, it was 14-0. That was the score at the end of one. Woodrow led 14-0. The Eagles scored again in the second quarter on a pass play from Price to Jones, and with the point after, 21-0. Beckley scored again with 2:21 left in the half. A.J. Thomas took the pass, and after the touchdown, the Eagles got a 2-point PAT from Ray, and at the intermission, it was 29-0 Woodrow Wilson. The Eagles scored again in the third quarter on a touchdown, 38-yard run by Stewart with 6:22 left in the third. The point after made it 36-0. And then in the fourth quarter, Bryce Ford scored with 8:56 to play in the ball game. The point made it 43-0. Bluefield got on the board with 17 seconds left on a 10-yard pass play, and that set the final tally. Woodrow Wilson 43, the Beavers 7. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're Beckley, you got to be happy. You're 3-1. You got a week off to take care of any injuries you've got and to get ready for Preston, as we mentioned. Preston will come here in 2 weeks. So far, they're off to a rough start. The Flying Eagles looking forward, I'm sure, to playing them in 2 weeks.
Oh, absolutely. Woodrow's now sitting at 3-1, and they maybe had a couple guys get banged up tonight, but I don't think it was anything serious, and they're off for a week, so they'll get healed up, and then you get to play Preston, and hopefully with the opportunity to go 4-1 and then move on to Riverside. So things are looking really good for the Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. Coach Surratt has them projecting in the right path, and they're doing a good job as a team. As you said earlier, there's not really an individual, but there's guys from everywhere. I stand correct. I said 5. There were 6 different Eagles.
And I'm nodding. You said, oh, yeah, Coach, it was 5. Yeah, it was
6 different Eagles, man. How many times does that happen? So,
really.
You just have to be elated if you're the coaching staff of Woodrow Wilson.
By the way, before we get off the air, just a comment about the Mount Hope Jubilee tomorrow in downtown Mount Hope. Lonnie Warwick, many of you know growing up, he was part of the Minnesota Vikings Purple People Eaters, and he was a star at Mount Hope High School. He is going to be given a great honor. Tomorrow they're going to rename Mount Hope Municipal Stadium in his honor. I'll be the MC of that. It's at 1 o'clock in downtown Mount Hope tomorrow. Congratulations to Lonnie Warwick. Hope to see you in Mount Hope tomorrow at 1 o'clock. All right, that's going to take care of business here. We thank everybody at Woodrow Wilson High School. Andrew Pennick, the athletic director, is just a joy to work with. And, of course, speaking of a joy to work with, Eric, you've just done a great job. Eric Dillon, your first time. I'd say this is going to be the first of a long string of broadcasts for you if you want it.
I don't know about that. When I told my wife I was going to do this, Bill, she said, you guys must be hard up. So, but I do
Good
appreciate
to have support from
I
the
do
family.
appreciate you guys being patient with me and walking me through this. But I do. It was a pleasure working with you guys tonight, and I can't say enough positive things about video productions.
Well, thank you. Thank you much. Andrew Boland, terrific job. We thank you. Good to be working with you again. Next week, we will be at Shady Spring High School for the Pikeview game, and that will be a 7 o'clock airtime. I'm Bill O'Brien. We appreciate you tuning in tonight from Van Meter Stadium in Beckley. And again, the final score, Woodrow Wilson 43, Bluefield 7. From Beckley,